This is the Flagstaff Shamrock 233S hybrid trailer. This trailer comes equipped with a 190 watt solar panel. This has 2 propane tanks and 2 batteries, which we upgraded to lithium ion, and they work awesome. This is the outdoor shower, and then here's the release where you empty the gray and black water tanks. So they're nice and easy to get to. And it does have an electronic tongue jack. This is what the trailer looks like with all the pop outs up and the, what do you call that thing that comes out? Anyway, here's the beds, and also the slide is out. So there's that canopy. So that's the other beds here in the slide. And there's the canopy. Oh, and one more thing. This trailer also comes with an exterior grill and like all the hookups and everything for it right there to do like gas and everything, no plugs. Okay, here is what the inside of the trailer looks like with the slide and the beds in. So this here is the bathroom. Here are the 2 back beds in. There is the kitchen with the fridge. This is the slide here. And then the table pops up into like a dining area, also a bed, and then this couch, also a bed. Some of you may be wondering how difficult it is to put the beds up and down. Well, it's not extremely difficult. But it's really not a one-person job, especially putting the beds away. That being said, it does take a little bit of muscle to get this into the right place. And that is how you set up the pop-out beds. Okay, so this couch is a little bit unconventional in the way that it opens up into a bed. Let me see if I can show you. So this pulls back, and it actually flips all the way over. And then this pops up as a foot, which I will show you it open here in just a second. Okay, and this is what the inside of the trailer looks like with all the beds set up and the slide out. So here are the 2 back beds. This one is a little more difficult to set up simply because there's a half wall here. And then this bed is a couch. You could probably fit 1 adult here and 1 adult here with the dining set, maybe 2 kids and 2 kids. And then one thing that we do recommend is to get a mattress topper for your mattress. The kids don't seem to mind it, but it's been really helpful for me and my husband. Here is the control panel. Here's where you check your fresh water and then like your black and gray water. And the battery, and this is where you turn on the heater and all that stuff. Here is what the trailer looks like with the dinette and the couch set up, and here's what it looks like completely open. Okay, there's also over here inside-outside speakers and a TV. This is on a swivel, so do make sure you push it in against the wall before you put the slide back in. Otherwise it will probably break off. Over here we've got a microwave and then propane oven and stove. Lots of storage, under the sink storage here. This is nice for like sponges and things like that. A little silverware drawer there. And then here is lots of cabinet space for food. Goes all the way back through here. Double sink with cutting boards, and then more storage up here. Okay, here is the bathroom. Good sink, storage above the sink. This is a really cool shower. It has something called a shower miser. So when you turn the shower miser on, it keeps circulating water through your freshwater tank until it gets hot enough, and then it will come out the shower. Okay, there's also more space back here behind the toilet and under the sink. another one of those things for like scrubbers or something, toothbrushes. I don't know what you want to do with those ones. Back here you have storage underneath all of these areas. And then up above here as well. Here's the panel for the solar, and then also where you control the heat and cooler. The cooler works really well, but you do have to be plugged in to use that. And then they have these vents that are covered so you can actually keep them open while you're driving. More storage above this bed up here. Storage up here as well. And then also underneath the couch and underneath this bed here. Some storage here, plugs, USB ports, no USB-Cs. Under the TV, there's these two little, just really shallow cupboards. The fridge and freezer are quite large, and they work pretty fast, especially on propane. It seems like the freezer cools down real fast. And then there are curtains that go across these. Not too bad. And there you have the trailer.